Not yet. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Testing. Testing. 1 2. Sam, are we good? Great. Thank you.
Please rise, everyone. Please be seated. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Chag Sameach for Shavuot, and welcome to Temple Akiba of Culver City for our 2026 confirmation service. We have a group of 9 extraordinary young people who either they or their families have made choices for them to continue their education beyond Bar Mitzvah and toward adulthood. And this has been a year of transformation, a year of growth, a year of so much nourishment, lots of laughter, lots of pizza, and lots of joy. And so this morning's service will be led pretty much entirely by these nine wonderful young people. My name is Rabbi Shapiro. I'm here with Rabbi Friedman. We welcome you. Michael Rothbard is our music director. Cantor Lani so much wants to be here. Her husband had a medical emergency a couple of days ago, and she needs to be with her family. Everything is fine. She sends her love because she's been working so hard with these young people, not only this year, but for some of them, their entire lives. We're going to open with the singing of Hine Matov. It is in your prayer books on page 70. Page 70, everyone. And Michael, what key are we in?
We're going to be in B minor.
What does that mean on this, too? Thank you. Okay. Oh. Hine Matov. Okay, you got it. All right. טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד Let's do that again הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב
umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
How good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day.
Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine matov
umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. We'd now like to welcome up Lev for his confirmation speech. Do you want to use this? Is my okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Lev Milovsky, and thank you for coming to our confirmation. Judaism is important to me because of the community, and more specifically, camp. Camp to me, and I know how cliche it is a home away from home. I feel like it is a place where I can really be me, unjudged. It is a community that I can really rely upon. Every year, I'm counting down to the day where I hop back on that bus and ride my way to camp, excited for the magical 2 weeks this year will offer. In addition, I have felt even more connected to my peers after the DC trip, in which we lobbied to the staff of our representatives about issues we cared about. Furthermore, the way Judaism creates this chain throughout the generations, door to door from generation to generation, is quite exquisite. It just shows how connected we are to each other. We are a link in the chain that has lasted for thousands of years, starting from when we were young to our bar mitzvahs and now today to our confirmations, and will hopefully continue into the future. I would like to thank many people, included but not limited to my mother, my father, my sister, my brothers, my grandpa, parents, rabbis, Cantor, and anyone else who has helped me on my journey. Finally, thank you all for coming.
Liv, hold on to the mic. We're going to turn to page 72. We'd like the confirmation class to stand. Lev will lead us in the Talit blessing.
You still need this, Lev, because you're going to lead us. Oh, sure. Yes.
As I wrap myself in the Talit, I have fulfilled the mitzvah of my Creator. Blessed, O Adonai, O my soul, Adonai, my God, how great you are. You are robed in glory and majesty, wrapping yourself in light as in a garment, spreading forth the heavens like a curtain. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit.
We now invite Frankie to come forward to lead us in the Chatzi Kaddish. We're on page 106.
Yikadal v'yikadash shmei rabba ve'alma divra hirute ve'amlich malchute b'chayechon ufyomechon ufhayedeho beit Yisrael bagala uvisman kariv v'meru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'alam ulal me'almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithale v'yithalal shmei dekudasha brihu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nehemata damiran be'alma v'imeru. Amen.
Mr. Koach, and we invite all who are able to please rise and join us on page 108 for Baruch Hu.
That's not plugged in. No. You want to use this one? Oh, sure.
Again, page 108.
Baruch Hu Adonai, Amevorah.
You may be seated. We invite the confirmation class, though, up to lead us in the next song, This is Very Good. Come up to the stairs.
When God made the world, God made it full of light, the sun to shine by day, the stars by night. God made it full of life, lilies, oaks, and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks, and apes. And God took clay from earth's four corners to give it the breath of life. And God said, this is very good, this is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. This is very good. This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God. Like God we love, like God we think, like God we care, like God we love, like God we think, like God we care. This is very good, this is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. This is very good, this is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God.
You can have a seat, and we're going to invite Sophie to stay up and deliver her confirmation speech.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Balter and I've been attending Akiba for the past 8 years. I've gone to summer camp, had my bat mitzvah, and now have become a confirmand. If you don't know, the assignment for our speeches was answering the question of how am I a link in the chain of Judaism? I have learned that my role as a Jewish adult is to carry on traditions and keep these links alive. To me, the way to do this is not necessarily having a bat mitzvah or attending services, because that is not what makes someone Jewish. It is laughing with my friends at Hebrew school when we really should be paying attention, learning about my family's history, and acknowledging my impact as a Jew. And honestly, I think being a link in the chain of Judaism also means deciding what kind of person I want to be and what kind of values I want to carry forward. Judaism is not just something I inherited from my family or learned in Hebrew school. It is something I continue through my actions, relationships, and choices. Even small things like showing kindness to others, standing up for what is right, or making people feel included are ways that I keep the chain strong. I also think being Jewish means remembering where we came from while still making the religion meaningful to ourselves today. My generation experiences Judaism differently from past generations, but that does not make our connection any less important. We each add something new to the chain while still holding on to the traditions and lessons passed down to us. Confirmation feels important to me because it shows that my Jewish journey is not ending after my bat mitzvah, it is continuing. I may not know exactly what it will look like, but I know the memories, values, laughs, and community that I've made here at Temple Akiba will stay with me. I want to thank the whole clergy for getting us here today. Thank you to Cantor Lonnie, Rabbi Shapiro, and Rabbi Friedman for supporting us in our learning journey. Thank you to my mom for being there through every step of the crazy journey that's been our life. And thank you to everyone who is here today, sharing the joy of celebrating this milestone with us.
Thank you, Sophie. We now invite everyone to rise if you're able for Shema. Good point. We're on page 114.
Hold on one second. I think they're doing something.
Ma Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You may be seated. We're going to continue now on page 116 with the Ve'ahavta, which is going to be led by Shane and Jonah. Shane, come on up. Bring it. Yeah. Page 116.
ואהבת
את אדוני
אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. My name is Shane, and I'm 15 years old. Temple Akiba has brought me closer to Judaism and has connected me to the Jewish community in many ways, including making new friends through sleepaway camp, religious school, and my bar mitzvah. My first year at sleepaway camp was the summer before 6th grade. My older cousins, Adam, Alex, and Jack, were counselors that year, and my brother Jonah attended as well. I've grown in many ways at camp, including making new friends, trying new activities, and stepping out of my comfort zone. Many of my family members have had their bar mitzvahs and attended sleepaway camp here, including my uncles Greg and Scott, my mom, my cousins, and now my brother and me. Next up is my youngest brother, Dylan. A confirmation is a ceremony that recognizes a Jewish teen's continued religious education and commitment to Jewish life. One reason I chose to be confirmed is because I wanted to stay connected with Temple Akiba and continue my Jewish studies. I must admit, though, the Washington, D.C. trip was a huge incentive. I want to thank the entire clergy, including Rabbi Shapiro, Rabbi Friedman, and Cantor Lonnie, for all their support through my years at Akiba. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jonah Wild, and unlike most of my fellow confirmants, I didn't join Temple Akiba until the summer before 7th grade, just a year before my bar mitzvah. Even though I was part of the temple, I didn't always feel like I truly belonged. That changed during our confirmation trip to Washington, D.C. This class made me feel welcomed and part of the Temple Akiba family. On that trip, I found my answer to the big question we were supposed to write about while preparing our speeches today. What does it mean to be a link in the chain of Judaism? To me, it doesn't mean studying the Torah every day or going through several loaves of challah every week, even though my family still does at least the second one. It means living by the values we've been taught throughout religious school, especially helping others and doing what is right. I try every day to live by those values by being kind and helping others whenever I can. Our trip to Washington helped me understand that this is what Judaism means to me. You don't have to be Jewish to lobby congresspeople on a Zoom call, but it's the intention of standing up for what is right that made that experience feel so deeply connected to our religion. I want to thank both rabbis and Cantor Lonnie for being great teachers for this year's confirmation class. I want to thank my family and friends for coming, and yeah, thank you all.
We are going to continue now with Miriam's song. For those of you that haven't joined us before, on a Saturday morning, it's an Akiba tradition to use Miriam's song as a way to celebrate and sing Mi Chamocha. So if you'd like to follow along, it's on page 344 in your Siddur, and we'll invite the confirmation students to help lead us, although we really invite anyone who wants to grab a tambourine and join us. It's a tradition to sort of parade around the room singing Miriam's song. So please
Folks, come forward, grab a tambourine.
confirmation.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dancing that all night long. And Miriam was weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread and every thread she crafted her delight. Oh, women touched with spirit, she dances for the light. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dancing all night long. And Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the sea. The wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought this sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we were passed to freedom and marched to promised land. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dancing all night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she prayed with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're going to dance tonight. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one that we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced all night long. Micha mocha, Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nehezar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osei peled, Torah tehilot osei peled. Hands in the air now, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one that we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long.
Right. Thank you all so much for joining us in that tradition. We are now going to continue our service with some more confirmation speeches. Before we do our Amidah, we're going to start with Toby.
Hi, my name is Tobias Josephson. I've been going to Temple Akiba for as long as I can remember, starting from the preschool at the temple to countless years of going to both Akiba Day Camp and Resident Camp, going from a camper to a CIT and to hopefully being a counselor. My Temple Akiba journey also includes years at Sunday school, Monday and Tuesday night school, going to my bar mitzvah, and up to my confirmation. These experiences help make me a part of the chain in Judaism. Whether it be playing with my friends at camp, spending time with my confirmation class, with the trip to DC, and countless other experiences, I have helped continue the traditions of Judaism. While my parents are the ones who first pushed me to be a confirmand, it is not the reason that I chose to follow through with it. For me, being a confirmand is not the end of a journey, but just another milestone in my life. I'm choosing to continue because for me, being a confirmand is about self-discovery and learning more about yourself in both a religious and a non-religious manner. This has been heightened by my experience in Washington, D.C. earlier this year. This was an amazing experience with countless other Jewish teams throughout the country where we got to speak to representatives to make real change happen. This moment helped me realize my views about certain things and helped me think about who I want to be in the future. I hope in the future to help inspire others and continue to be a part in the 1,000-year-old chain of Judaism. But this would not have been possible without all the help and support I got throughout the years from my parents, my family, my friends, the rabbis, Cantor, and whoever else has helped me throughout my journey.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm Madison Vermette, but that name holds more than just a title for me. It holds tradition, my values, who I've been, and who I'm becoming. I stand on this bima today carrying the tradition of being confirmed from my brother, my sister, my mom, my uncle, and my grandparents who pushed for that to happen. Akiba has always been a huge attribute of my life and a safe place of growth. Through preschool to camp to confirmation class, I have never felt so connected to a surrounding group of people. Especially going to DC with everyone this year taught me so much about each and every one of my peers. For example, Shane likes to laugh at everything even when it's quiet. Jonah can down a whole box of pizza in 5 minutes. Melania does not want to get out of bed in the morning. And for the rest of us, well, we can all down chicken nuggets and fries in the airport very early in the morning. I know it is very cliche, but we are a family, and this is our second home. Now, I would like to also share my biggest takeaway from this year with you all, and I hope it resonates with you. During our studies, Rabbi gave me a quote from Pirkei Avot, which says, "If I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when?" After thinking so much about what this means and why Rabbi personally chose it for me, I've come to a conclusion. This quote means you have to take on the responsibility of valuing yourself and others. Don't wait around for the perfect time to do so, as time passes quickly. So with everything that comes your way, stand up, chase what matters, and protect the identity of yourself and others. But why me? Why is this my responsibility? Well, simply because by connecting all my experiences together, I myself have this role of being a link in the chain of Judaism. This means whenever I am at temple or camp, or just showcasing my morals, I help keep Jewish culture and beliefs alive through practice. The practice of empathy, kindness, and inclusion are always I help strengthen the chain, because those are the skills I have been taught and will continue to pass down. So I will continue to speak out for those who can't, and I will always provide an extra shoulder for someone to lean on. But I couldn't have done it without Temple Kiva for bringing us all here today and giving us opportunities to build community and learn. Thank you to the rabbis and Cantor Lonnie for believing in us and pushing us to do our best, even when we are full of nonstop laughter. Thank you to Randy for going through the journey of DC with us and keeping us all in check. Thank you, Melissa, for teaching me how to be a good leader during elective time. And of course, thank you to my mom and dad for always supporting me in my goals and pushing me to be the best version of myself. And lastly, I'd like to thank everyone a part of the confirmation class of 2026 who made this part of my life so special and once again filled every empty gap of it with laughter.
Thank you so much, Madison and Toby. And we're going to actually ask you to come back up because you're going to be leading us now in our Amidah, our standing prayer. So I'll invite everyone who's able to stand and turn to page 124 in your Siddur for the Amidah. So grab the microphone. We're going to face this way. So grab the back.
You can hold this. Adonai, Sephatai Titov, Ufi Agita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch Hu Atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak,
Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Ahavot V'imahot, Umevi Geulah Livnei Bneihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah, Rav LeHoshia, Mechayel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Mehelach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah Lehachayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol.
Kedusha. Oh. Okay.
Do I get to keep the microphone?
We have Kedusha. Penny and Melania, if you can join us. We're going to continue with the Kedusha on page 130.
You have chosen us in love and favor by making us holy through your mitzvot and drawing us close to your service, that through us your great and holy name may become known in all the earth. In your love, Adonai our God, you have given us Shabbat of rest, feasts of gladness, and seasons of joy. This Shabbat day and this festival of Pesach.
Oh, no.
This
festival of
Shavuot, season of our receiving Torah, to unite in worship and recall the Exodus from Egypt.
Amen. We are now going to continue our Amidah by listening to a few more speeches. We're going to begin with Melania.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melania Sowell, and I started going here in either 4th or 5th grade. A lot of kids in my grade had already been going here for years, so honestly, joining so late was pretty intimidating. But looking back now, I'm so glad I did, because this community has brought some of the most amazing people into my life. Since joining Temple, I've learned so much more about myself and the kind of people I want to surround myself with. For me, having a bat mitzvah was always something I genuinely wanted. It was never my parents forcing me or convincing me to do it. If anything, I was the one convincing them that I would stick with it. And I think I've done a pretty good job. Because of that commitment, Temple slowly became more than just a place I went each week. Over time, it became a safe place for me, not only because of the friendships I've made with other kids, but also because of the adults who have supported me and made me feel cared for. I found people I know I can count on, people who have truly become family to me. Two of those most important people are Tracy and Canterlani. I honestly can't even begin to explain how much they've done for me. Whether it's giving me rides home, lending me jackets, sharing food, or simply making me feel welcome every time I walk into Temple, they have always been there for me. The two of them have truly become my extra moms. And I don't think I would have gotten this far without the comfort and support they've given me. The feeling of support became even more meaningful during my bat mitzvah journey, especially because I got to share it with my mom. She took the adult class and became a bat mitzvah during the Friday night service on the same weekend as me. It was such a special experience because we were going through something so important together. We each had our own worries and challenges, but we were able to support one another through it all, which made the experience even more meaningful. I also want to thank both of my parents for always supporting me through this journey. Thank you for encouraging me, listening to me practice, and helping me when I'm stressed. I always believe, and helping me always believe I can do it, even when I've doubted myself, like this morning. I know that none of this would have been possible without you guys, and I'm really grateful for everything you've done for me. This year brought even more changes for me because I actually joined the confirmation class halfway through the year. At first, I was really nervous about coming into a group that had already spent so much time together. But everyone made me feel really included so quickly that it never really felt like I joined late at all. Because of that, one of the biggest highlights of this year was definitely our trip to DC. I got to know everyone so much better, and now I have so many funny memories and inside jokes that I can look back on whenever I'm having a bad day. As I think about this year and everything that brought me here tonight, there are a few people I really want to thank. First, Canterlani for being such an amazing second mom to me. I honestly don't know how she puts up with me sometimes. I want to thank Rabbi for always answering my questions, always helping whenever I need, and of course for the reliable candy stash. And thank you, Rabbi, for being such a kind and supportive person and for everything you organize for us behind the scenes. Finally, thank you to my class for making this year so fun and making sure there was never a dull moment. Even though I joined late, you made me feel like I belonged, and I'll always be grateful for that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Penny Senelik. I've been coming to Temple at Kiva since preschool, but even before me, my parents met here and my grandparents belonged to this temple as well. From preschool to Monday night and Tuesday night school, to Bat Mitzvah, and now confirmation, Temple at Kiva has always been an important part of my life. Growing up at Temple at Kiva has taught me how to be a link in the chain of Judaism. To me, being a link in the chain means carrying a new responsibility, continuing to grow as a Jewish adult, and passing on what I've learned to others. One tradition that I love and want to continue as a part of my own link in the chain of Judaism is spending the Jewish holidays at my Nana's house. My family gathers for dinner with brisket, kugel, matzo ball soup, and usually some sort of smelly fish in a jar. Those dinners hold so many memories as I grow up, and they will stay with me as I continue to grow and strengthen my own link in the chain of Judaism. As I've gotten older, I've realized that Judaism is not only about traditions, but it's also about community and connection. Temple at Kiva has been one place where I've learned, celebrated, and grown along people who feel like family. One place that has helped me grow and find my link in the chain is at camp. I've gone to camp for years now. I've met some of my favorite people and have grown so much. Now, as I become a Jewish adult, I hope to continue learning, participating in Jewish life, and helping future generations feel the same sense of belonging that I've always felt here. I want to thank the whole clergy for helping us where we are today. Thank you to Rabbi Shapiro, Rabbi Friedman, and Canterlani. I as well want to thank everyone for joining us here today on this milestone. Thank you.
We're now going to take a moment for silent prayer. You can follow the words in your prayer book from page 132 through page 142, or you can follow the words that you find in your heart, and we will then continue with our song of peace afterwards.
Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Together we move in the path. Thank you all very much. Frankie, stay here. Frankie will be offering our next speech.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. This year in Hebrew school has meant a lot to me as it was my 10th consecutive year and probably my last. Over this past year in Hebrew school, I learned that each lesson is not just about Hebrew words or prayers, it's about finding meaning in stories that might seem outdated. On our class trip to Washington, D.C., my connection to Judaism became clearer to me. Standing in a place filled with so much history made me realize the impact one person can have on the world. Visiting monuments and museums made me think about responsibility and, more importantly, about the responsibility I carry as a Jewish adult. Judaism teaches us not just to learn and embody Jewish values, but to build on them by adding our own knowledge, opinions, and experiences so that the next generation can gain something stronger. Today serves as a reminder to myself that Judaism is more than just a set of beliefs. It's a living chain that's been passed to me by my family before me and that I will pass on to my kids after me. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me learn these lessons, including Rabbi Friedman and Rabbi Shapiro, Cantor Lonnie, Randy, and all my family.
Shabbat Shalom again, everyone. Aren't these young people extraordinary? Let's give them another round of applause. They've spoken so beautifully about how much they've gained, but the truth is, I think we've gained much more from the 9 of you than you may have from us. You teach us each and every day what it means to be a good human being, what it means to harness Jewish values, and what it means to be connected with a group of loving friends. Thank you for that gift. Thank you for inspiring me personally. We're going to now transition into words of Torah, Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah, where we're going to take a document that's thousands of years old and remember how it can inform us today. The text of this morning for Shavuot, for confirmation, is the Ten Commandments. And interestingly, the Ten Commandments appears 2 times in Torah, once in the book of Exodus and once in the book of Deuteronomy. We will be chanting from the Exodus chapter this morning. And Randy, thank you so much for finding the folders that were in my office, which has the confirmation service in it. Each of our students will be chanting a little bit, but all of us will be hearing the words and seeing the translation in front of us. In order for this to happen, we need to open the Ark. Penny and Frankie are going to come forward and open it. We'd like the entire confirmation class to join us on the bima, and we invite all who are able to please rise. We're on page 244. Ein kamocha ba'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malchutecha, malchut kol ha'olamim, umamshaltecha b'chol dor v'hador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. The miracle is that you could find my key. Wow. Avarachamim etiva vertzoncha et Zion tibnei chomot Yerushalayim tibnei chomot Yerushalayim ki becha levad batachnu melech el ram venisa adon olamim.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah Torah, le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlu Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yaktav.
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omer. Al shlosha שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
Please be seated, everyone. So if you have your pamphlets in front of you on the inside, the picture. I'm sorry, the picture. On the inside, we can follow along with our Torah reading from the Ten Commandments. What's interesting is if you were to look and count up, you might scratch your head because there's actually more than 10 here. There are many that are often combined into just one. And if you were to study it carefully, the one that is often in Judaism, that is always in Judaism, considered the first commandment, isn't really a commandment at all. It says, I am God. And it's a head scratcher, because that's more like a statement than a commandment. So a couple of comments on that. The Hebrew word for commandment is mitzvah. These are never called the 10 mitzvot. They're never called the 10 mitzvahs. They're called in Hebrew the 10 divine statements. And if you think about these as divine statements, then it's no longer a question, how can the first one, I am God, be a commandment? It's not really a commandment, it's a divine statement. We also think of it this way, and those of you who are parents will understand this. In your homes, how often is this statement actually a commandment? I'm your mother. Is that often a commandment? Yes. So when it says, I am Adonai, it's kind of like saying, I'm your parent, and therefore this is what you must do. Which I know for a kid does not seem like a really fair thing, but once you become a parent, oh my gosh, it is almost a natural kind of thing. You'll figure that out as Ronan gets a little bit older. So each of our young people is going to have an opportunity to read a verse or two from the text. Let's all offer the blessing beforehand. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach, Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, V'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Melania.
Vayadaber Elohim. Oh, okay.
Sorry, let's start one more time.
Vayadaber Elohim et kol hadvarim ha'eleh lemor. Anohi Adonai Elohecha asher hotetiha me'eretz Mitzrayim mi beit avadim Lo Yeleha Elohim Aharim Al Panai.
Lo te'aseh leha vesel v'hol temunah asher bashamayim mimal v'asher ba'aretz midachat v'asher ba'mayim midachat la'aretz.
Beautiful.
Lo tishtachave lahem velo ta'ovdem ki Anohi Adonai Elohecha Elkanah poked avot al banim al shileshim ve'al rebeim lesonai.
Nice job. Benny.
Ve'ose hesed le'alafim le'ohavai u'shomrei mitzvotai lo tisa et shem Adonai Elohecha lashav ki lo yanake Adonai et asher yisa et shemo lashav.
Zahor et Yom HaShabbat lekodsho sheishet yamin tavod ve'asita chol meloteha.
Vayom Hashvi'i Shabbat Ladonai Elohecha Lo Ta'aseh Kol Melacha Ata Uvincha Uvitecha Avdecha Vamatcha Uvemtecha Vegercha Asher Bisharecha.
Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz et hayam ve'et kol asher bam vayanach bayom hashve'i al kain berach Adonai et yom hashabbat v'yikdashehu.
Chabed et aviha ve'et imecha lema'an ya'arihun yameha al ha'adama asher Adonai Elohecha noten la. Lo tirtza, lo tinaf, lo tivnov, lo ta'aneh v're'aha ed shaker.
One thing you may have noticed as Toby was beautifully chanting, he chanted Kabed et avicha v'et imeka. I went like this. You know what that commandment is? Honor your father and your mother. So this comes back to a tradition when Cantor Lonnie's father, Cantor Jay, was growing up. Whenever they got to this part, his mother would say, "You better do this." So every time he taught a student, he would teach him that movement. Every time Cantor Lonnie taught a student, she would do the same movement. Right, Sophie?
Lo takmod beit reyecha, lo takmod eshet reyecha, ve'avdo va'amato, ve'shoro v'chamaro, ve'chol asher lereyecha.
Asher
Everyone, whoops. Let's all say Yashar Koach to our students.
Yashar Koach.
Yashar Koach, which means a job well done. And Lev is going to come forward. As he lifts Torah, we are all going to rise. Straight down.
V'zot haTorah asher sar Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe.
Yalalai.
Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai.
Please be seated, everyone.
Yai lai lai lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. We're going to continue now with a moment to pray for those who are in need of healing.
You guys never see for a minute.
This could be healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the spirit. And there's a lot of brokenness in our world right now, just in our very own congregation. As Rabbi Shapiro mentioned, we're thinking, of course, of Cantor Lonnie's family and her husband, Michael Gantman, at this time. We want to make sure we take into account all of the other people in this community who are in need of healing right now. So when we reach the middle of our prayer, I'll invite anyone who wants to share a name. It could even be yourself. And we will take those names and bring them into our prayer as I move my hand around the room. We're on page 253.
Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal
Friends, as we prepare to place the Torah back into the ark, we turn to page 256. Frankie and Penny will be opening the ark again. We invite all who are able to please rise.
Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, it's a tree. Shalom, shalom, it's not a book. Shalom, 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 shalom. It's Chaim Hilem Machazim Kima B'Tokeha Meushar. It's Chaim Hilem Machazim Kima B'Tokeha Meushar. Shalom, 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 shalom,
And it's now our honor to invite forward on behalf of the congregation, the president of Temple Akiba, Jeff Reynolds. Jeff has a hello and some presentations. Shabbat Shalom, Jeff. Chag Sameach.
Hello. Thank you. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We are here because we are proud. We are proud of these young men and women who have done things that we believe matter. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find myself sitting at home, looking at the phone, pressing buttons, saying, yes, I agree with this, I agree with that. That doesn't do anything. They went to Washington, D.C. and did something, and I'm very happy that they did, and they made it back, and it's great. And I'm now in a position to hand them certificates of confirmation, hopefully in alphabetical order. We'll find out. First of all, congratulations to Sophie Balter. Here you are. A wonderful speech. Thank you. Congratulations to Frankie Horowitz. Well done. Does the pizza come from Lenzini's? I love Lenzini's. Congratulations to Tobias Josephson. Well done. Maybe, can I come into the next confirmation class? They get a lot of pizza. Okay, good. I'm signing up. Congratulations to Lev Milovsky. Yes. Well done. Here you are. Another excellent speech. You know how to speak very fast, though. Congratulations to Shane Plush. Well done. Congratulations and a jar of smelly fish to Penelope Senelek. Thank you. Congratulations to Melania Sowell. Wonderful speech. Thank you. Our congratulations to one of the many Vermets. I want to thank Jessica Vermet because, where are you? There you are. She was there when my kids were growing up, and now she's got one growing up here. You're like a constant, ever-present mother of this entire organization. Thank you for doing what you do. And congratulations to Madison Vermet. There you are. Well done. She has a great laugh. And finally, congratulations to Jonah Wild. Well done. Back to you, Rabbi.
Appreciate it. Shabbat Shalom. We'd now like to invite forward, representing our sisterhood, two people, both Wendy Senelik and Toby Malofsky, who happen to be parents in our group as well.
You can hold the microphone, and I'll do the talking.
Perfect. That works out well.
Hello, everyone. So we're representing two different hats today of our three hats that we wear here. But the first one is we are co-room parents for this group, and happy to have led the parents in collecting money. Our gift on behalf of the class to the congregation is Rabbi had asked that he is able to make new laminated prayer sheets. These are used during the summer for our outdoor services. And so an update will be made. I think it will be, instead of like a trifold, will be much longer this time. Services will be an extra hour. I don't know what that is. Okay. So we'll be gifting the temple new laminated prayer sheets. So that is our sisterhood. Our next is our sisterhood hat. The confirmation class every year makes donations to organizations that they feel are important to them, and Sisterhood provides the funds for these donations. So this year, the organizations that the confirmation class has chosen is Mark Taper, Johnny Mercer Arts Program, the Healing Power of the Arts at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, Sandy Hook Promise, Protecting Children from Gun Violence, and the Bayona Wetlands Land Trust, advocating for the greater Bayona Wetlands ecosystem. So thank you to the confirmation class for that and for Sisterhood as well. Also want to point out, I don't know if you noticed, we have new Torah covers, which are beautiful, and that was also provided by funds by Sisterhood, and they're gorgeous. If you saw the one walking around, that's beautiful. There's 3 others, so take a look when you can. Lastly, on behalf of Sisterhood, we're providing you with your very own book of knowledge. I don't remember what this book is, but it is a wonderful book of knowledge that the Sisterhood is going to be providing you. So we'll call you all up to give you your books. If you want to come to this end, because this is where the books are, that would be great. So Sophie and Penny and Melania and Madison and Jonah, Toby and Frankie and Lev and Shane. I was going to bring that to you. And Sisterhood and your room parents are incredibly proud of you. Thank you for this wonderful service this morning, and Shabbat Shalom to everyone for coming.
Thank you, Wendy and Toby. I want to be a little more specific about the Book of Knowledge. Years ago, when Rabbi Friedman was still a student at HUC, but when he was interning here, I had an opportunity to audit a class that he was taking at the rabbinical school on Pirkei Avot, on the wisdom and ethics of our ancestors. And there have been countless editions of Pirkei Avot over the years, but the one that we used that particular year spoke to me personally. So the Sisterhood has gifted to you the same text, Rabbi Friedman, that you and I used when we studied together, and that will be a companion for all of you for the rest of your lives. There's a couple of additional presentations we have. The first I'm going to offer on behalf of Cantor Lonnie, who always gives a Cantor's Award. And this is a book that is from her bookshelf, although I don't know which book it is because she's not here. So when she gets back, she will formally gift the actual book. But this year it's going to Melania. You can come up here. Here. Pretend this is the book. Okay. So, Melania, this is on behalf, Cantor Lonnie shared, of all that you've done musically over the years. There's nothing that you haven't done, from perm spiels to Cantor's Chanters to junior choir to just lending your voice to everything. And so she asked us to honor you with that. I can take the folder back. With that award of being, of earning the Cantor's Award in this year's confirmation class. So, mazel tov to you. And we also have every year the Rabbi's Award. And this year it goes to the student in our class who not only through class participation, but through pretty much 100% consistency in being there, showing up to classes even if there was almost no one else there. We are so honored to give you, Shane, the award this year. If you'll come up to receive it. It's more than attendance. It's about your insight and about your depth, and we're giving you a Code of Jewish Ethics. This is volume 2, and it's a big book, so there's a lot of ethics in Judaism. But may this accompany you in your life journey as you travel the different areas of life, and we wish you mazel tov and congratulations. We're going to now invite all 9 of you onto the bima. Leave all your swag where you are. And Randy and Rabbi Freeman and I want to give each of you individual special blessings. I don't think that we had this talit when you all became bar and bat mitzvah. Randy, if you can hold it there so everyone can see this. This was designed by dear colleagues of ours, and it says in English, "Our light shines brighter together." And it's made from anyone at Temple Akiba who chose to come in to put a little thumbprint on. And it's a congregational talit. We use it now for every bar and bat mitzvah. But as we offer you all this blessing today, beneath this congregational talit, please know that it's a blessing from all of us. We're going to actually ask for your parents to come and hold the talit while we offer the blessing. So parents of the confirmands, please come forward. Confirmands, group up a little bit so you can stand beneath this. Okay. 2 years old.
We can get some more right here.
Smush, everyone, smush. Take a fringe. Okay. What chant did you say? Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
May God's light shine upon you, and may God be ever so gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, shalom.
May God's presence lift your face, and may God always grant you the most precious gift, the gift of peace.
Amen.
Amen.
Group hug, everyone. Get the laughter, get the giggle. crowd. Friends, our concluding prayers begin with the Aleinu. We're on page 282. Lev and Toby are going to come and open the ark for us. We invite everyone to please rise. Again, page 282, about halfway down the page. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. We're going to remain standing, everyone, and we turn to page 288, 288 as we prepare for the mourner's Kaddish. We offer the following reading. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. On this Memorial Day weekend, we honor and give thanks to those who died while serving our country. And if we can just take one moment in silence in their memory. Is there anyone in our community who has a name to share of a loved one who has died that you are thinking of at this time? Anne Shapiro and Bert Shapiro. May their memories always guide us toward tomorrow. On page 294 are the words of the mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yamad divrach rotei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Bagalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach leolam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei d'kudusha b'richu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who causes peace to be known in the high heavens help us understand that by reaching out to one another, we create peace on earth as well. For all Israel and for all humanity, we say, Amen. Please be seated, everyone. Usually at this time in the service before closing song, we have a slide presentation of photos of our kids from early times and late times. And it's something that Randy curates. As I've said in the past, there's almost nothing that Randy can't do. She's worn every hat as our senior educator here. She hasn't been the cantor, but she could certainly do pretty much everything else. One thing that she can't do is control the internet of Canva when it's down, and that's the program that's used internationally for this slide presentation, and it went down this morning. So she is going to email these slides. We're not able to see it here. What we would like to do, because the slides are really about friendship and about love and about a class that has grown together, we'd like the class to come back onto the bima for our closing song, which I'm not sure if it's in here. You guys all know it. It's the circle game, and you could come back here. Yeah, come back here. No, not in here. But the chorus is pretty much, you'll all pick up quickly. What key are we in? Come closer to the front, everyone. Just take 3 steps up.
Day a child
Came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. dreams have lost some grandeur coming through. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams than hunting. Before the last wave of here is through. Let's hear it, everyone. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game. Please rise, everyone. Confirmants, if we'll come back to the ark and we'll each take one of the bouquets as we walk out to end our service.